So, welcome to Dr. Selfridge. Welcome, everybody. Nice to see a lot of folks in our chat room already. We're here for our weekly live band show, Dr. Selfridge Music on YouTube. So welcome, everybody. I hope you have your instruments. As always, we're going to be taking your questions, answering your requests, talking about band, all kinds of stuff, all kinds of music stuff. Always exciting. Let's say hi to Dennis. Dennis, are you with us?
I am.
There we go. Okay, good. So we'll check in with Dennis. What's that?
Just that little cough.
Okay, no problem. So we'll check in with Dennis a little bit later, as always, and maybe get some questions that coming from the chat room. And speaking of our chat room, I already see some great stuff coming in. We want to make sure we say hello to some people who've already started checking in. So you know what? Let's jump right in here, and let's see if this works. Yes, it works. Yay. Okay, so we want to say hi to Renee, who's tuning in from Denmark. And guys, let me know if the sound is okay. As always, I got the sound a little bit adjusted this week because just trying to correct some of the. I heard some buzzing on last week's live stream. So, okay, let's say hi to Savannah. Hi, Savannah. And let's say hi to Dorcas, who plays trumpet and is from Ghana. Great to have you here. Of course, let's go back here because I need to say hi to some of our familiar folks. And as I'm saying my hellos here, folks, remember, put in your questions about playing instruments. If there's a request you want me to play, I'll play a song if I know it. And if I have time, sometimes I even look up songs that I don't know and play them for you. And I'm going to give you we have a little tip of the day about a practicing technique that you can do when you're practicing your instrument. So let's say hi to Meepy is here. And of course, our friend Mike is here. So Mike usually helps us out with a trivia question, but Mike said he's not feeling so well today, got a little bit of a migraine going. So Mike, we wish you, hope you are feeling better and glad that you are here. We're going to say hi to, that's for me. We're going to say hi to Daisy. We always like to see Daisy here. Let's say hello to some more people. Griffin is here, who is under the screen name Jake, but it's actually Griffin. We're going to say hi to Sean. And let's see, who else we're going to say hello to? Well, let's say hi to Teresa, who is one of our moderators in the chat. So Teresa helps us out with some of our moderating. Let's see. Let's say hi to Valerie, who is a flute player. And I think we said hi to Raphael. I don't know if we did, but let's say hi, Raphael, who's a clarinet player. Let's see, who else we're going to say hello to? Harry Potter fan is one of our familiar faces here, who's here quite often. So hi to Harry Potter fan. Sabrine plays the alto sax. Hello to Sabrine. There we go. Okay, so Dorcas is here. It says, I'm using my mom's account and I'm a boy. Okay, so Dorcas, if you want to share well, you don't have to, but if you want to share your name, you can, your first name, and I will try to remember. Sometimes when we have folks signing on under maybe under their parents' account and they have a different name, I try to remember everybody's name. Okay, so let's say hi to Savannah, who does trombone and clarinet. Look at Victoria. Victoria, I didn't know that you could get an emoji to do a dab like that. That's pretty cool. We want to say hi to Jacqueline, who joins us quite often from Philadelphia, my hometown. Well, sort of my hometown. I grew up close to Philadelphia, and I currently live pretty close to Philadelphia. Drake Peterson is here. Say hi to Drake. Here we go. Who else we're going to say hello to? And then we'll get some questions, okay? Say hello to a few more people. We're going to say hello to Socrete. I hope I'm saying your name correctly. We're going to say hi to Ricky. To Drake Peterson, and Drake, I like your profile picture there, Michael Jordan. All right, classic. So let's see here. Infinity has requested a piece called Cyclone by Michael Orr. It's a great piece of music I played in a band. All right, so Infinity, I'm going to look that one up. What instrument would you like me to play? If I can find sheet music for that, let me know. Yo, by the way, guys, if you're making a request for me to play something, make sure you put in the request what instrument you'd like me to play. Or especially if you have an instrument question. Look at all these instruments I have here. Here, let's change my, can you guys see? Oops, I need to turn this off. Bloop, bloop. If we go here, there we go. Can you guys see all of my instruments? I've got bass clarinet. I've got clarinet, trombone. Over here, I've got my soprano sax and my flute. I've got all kinds of things. So if you have a request of a specific instrument, or if you have a request of a song, make sure you let me know what instrument you want me to play it on, okay? So this is Cyclone by Michael Orr. I'm just going to Google that, and I'll try to get back to it. Jacqueline says the sound is okay. Thank you. Skylar, hello to Skylar. Valerie says, I'm from Mexico. I'm a flute player. It's my first time. Oh, all right, Valerie, welcome to a first timer. Everybody, a round of applause for our first time viewers and folks participating. We want to say hi to Callum. And, okay. So here's our our second request. I am going to try to get to this piece called Cyclone. But this is a pretty easy one I can do right off the bat. This is, so right here, Sobrine knows the deal on our live stream. I got a song request and an instrument. So thank you, Sobrine, for making that easy for me. Now, I can sort of play this one by ear or by memory, but I always make one or two little mistakes here. So actually, I'm going to show you guys something. If you want to play, we're going to go over here to this camera. All right. And we're going to also go to, is that going to work? Yay. Okay. Is that going to work? Yay. Okay. So some of the requests that I might get, you may find on my website. If you go to live stream, so the website is drselfridgemusic.com. If you go to live stream band, actually, if any of my chat moderators, or if someone wants to find this link and put it in the chat, that would be great. Just go to drselfridgemusic.com/livestreamband and just put that in the chat. If we go down to, look at all these songs you can play. I think it's under, it might be under most requested. I kind of forget at this point. But under my most requested songs, you've got all these songs here. Do we have Harry Potter in here? Yay, okay. Number 10 in the most requested songs. Here we go. So this is for Sabrine. So there was our first request, and I know I have that song Cyclone that we're trying to get to, so let me know what instrument to play that on. Okay. And let's everyone say hi to Joe. All right, Joe is also one of our moderators in the chat. And Valerie was wondering if I can do a tutorial for Dance Monkey. Yeah, I get that one a lot. I can certainly add that to my list of tutorials to do. I might be able to play it today if I look it up. Okay, hey to Elite Master, one of our good friends, and to David Winfrey and Drake Peterson. Okay, here's a good question from Jacqueline. Is it better to take group lessons or private lessons to learn how to play instruments? So I would say, it's always better, I think, if you're trying to really improve, to have one-on-one time with a teacher. Now, you usually find in schools we do group lessons just because the logistics of having one teacher and having so many students, you have to do group lessons because you could never have enough time to have every single student in the band take a private lesson with the teacher, depending on the school. I mean, like for my band, I've got there's like 150 kids in the program, so 150, 160. So I can't give them all private lessons. So I would say if you can arrange it, if you have the funding, if you can afford private lessons, they are probably better, but group lessons are fine. Savannah plays trombone. Dorcas, I want to buy a new trumpet. Which trumpet do you recommend? Okay. I would say the top names you want to look for are a Yamaha, Conn-Selmer, which would also be Bach, B-A-C-H. So Yamaha, Bach, B-A-C-H. Jupiter makes good instruments. They're usually a little bit less expensive. I would keep it to those brands. There might be one or two others that I could think of, but it's important that you get an instrument that has a recognized and well-known brand name. Brand name is actually very important when it comes to instruments, because if you go online and you search to buy a trumpet, you might find one that looks really, really inexpensive, but you're usually going to find that they're not made as well, and you're going to have problems with them. Okay, let's say hi to Christine. Look at all these questions. Okay. There's the dab again. You guys have to show me how to do that. It's probably on my phone, right? Probably one of the options. It's either the dab or it's the safe coughing into the elbow, right? Or the sneeze. Okay. So Elite Master is my friend Gabe, who is on with us quite often. He says he's going to change his name on the chat. Colin plays the clarinet. Hello to Colin. There's Mike Hamilton checking in with his saxophones. Tannerman plays baritone horn. Tannerman, I have a baritone or a euphonium. Not right here with me, but I have one. I could play something at some point. Callum plays the glockenspiel, which is the bell set, which I have over here, and has decided to learn the clarinet. Cool. Hello to Skylar. Okay, and Griffin wants the Victor. It's in the Rubank trumpet book. Okay, so I know we've had these in past weeks, so let me go ahead and Google that. So it's called the Victor. Actually, I can do this right now because I have this handy. Okay, so this is for Griffin. Let me zoom in here. The Victor. So let me show you guys on my laptop. There we go. So this is the book. I'm going to go down to page 13. It's called The Victor. So let's try this. This is going to be on trumpet. Let me get my mouthpiece while I'm searching here. So warm up on trumpet, everybody. You do your mouthpiece buzzing. Try to get a steady sounding buzz, which I did not just at that moment. A nice steady buzz, and also try to get your buzzing to go up and down like a siren on a fire truck. Like that. Okay, so Griffin, I'm probably not going to be able to play this whole thing just for time, but I'll play the beginning. This is called The Victor. F major, 1 flat. Here, start on the note F. It's important, especially on a brass instrument, to try to have the sound of the first note in your head before you start. Ba. All right. 1, 2, 3. there's this little bit here, which is like a, it's like a cadenza. They call it a cadenza. Oh, this will be interesting. Wow, that's a really nice sounding piece. I definitely would need some time to practice that to make it sound better. So Savannah is asking for trombone. Okay. What would you like me to play on the trombone? Infinity Universe says trumpet. And also bass clarinet. There we go. I got Jake's request. So Valerie wants a flute tutorial for Dance Monkey. That's a popular one. I'm trying to remember how that one goes. Dance Monkey. Well, did we ever get an answer from our friend who requested? Let me check in with Dennis. Dennis, did you happen to notice? Did we ever get an answer from our friend who wanted me to play that band piece, Cyclone?
I didn't see it.
Yeah, I didn't see it either. I will try to get to it if I can. Anyway, if our friend who's still here who wants me to play that band song, just put in the chat that about Cyclone, the song, and what instrument you want me to play, and we'll keep an eye out for it. Let's see. Let's go to Renee. Can I play the Danish anthem on tuba? Well, I don't have a tuba, but let me look up the Danish anthem. This will be fun. Danish anthem. I need to look for some sheet music. Let's see here. I'm going to do PDF. So when I'm searching online for sheet music to play, I'll put in the title. I'll put in maybe PDF or sheet music. Are they going to give it to me here on? All right, good. Wikipedia has it. So how about since I don't have a tuba, how about I play it on, I don't know. Well, someone asked me for trombone. Oh, it's in treble clef. All right, I'm gonna make it a little bit easier on myself. I'm gonna play it on a bass low instrument. I'm gonna play it on bass clarinet. How about that? Okay. So we're sort of, we're close to the tuba range. Here we go. This is I wish you could see this. I'm just gonna play it. It's I found it on Wikipedia. So this is for Renee. 1, 2, 3. Sorry. There we go. So, and then that repeats. But so my bass clarinet, sometimes you guys, if your note doesn't sound right when you play it, sometimes keys get stuck. So I had to unstick my my B flat here. That's why my one note didn't come out correctly. Okay, let's check in with Dennis. Dennis, have you noticed I've been going through these questions?
Yes, they came back. Infinity Universe trumpet and bass clarinet for Cyclone.
Cyclone, trumpet and bass clarinet. So tell you what I'll do.
One or the other, I guess.
I'll do trumpet. I just did bass clarinet. So let me go over here. Let me see if I can find that in the chat so I can highlight it. Here we go. Infinity Universe. Okay. So let's go over here. And I am going to, so guys, let me show you when I'm looking for music. I go to, I just go and I go to Google, Cyclone, Michael Orr, there it is. So to be able to get this music for trumpet, it might be tricky. So what I'll do is I'll just look at the score here. If you open up, sometimes they have these YouTube videos that have the whole score. So let's give it a little listen. This is the song that Infinity is doing in band. Here we go. Sounds pretty cool. 1. Oh, that's nice. I like this song. I like this song. Okay, so let's keep listening. Gets faster here. Dun, 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 dun. Low brass. All right. Then the trumpets come in. All right. This is a pretty cool piece. So what I'll do is I'm going to play the opening. It's kind of small. I got to zoom in here. Whoa. So we go 1. Now that's interesting because that's written for clarinet and trumpet, and it gets pretty low there for the trumpet, that low G. Oh boy, I hit it better the first time. Is that right? Oh, sorry. It's so small on my screen. Yeah, sorry. Right, and then we go to this faster part. I'll just play a little bit of it. Bum, bum, bum. Here we go. 3, 4, 1. Yeah, pretty cool. So, thank you for suggesting that song. It's pretty interesting. Let's go back to some more questions here. I want to try to not miss any. I'm going to go really quick now. Okay. Saxobeat on soprano sax. Dun, 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 dun. How's this one go? I have to try to remember how these songs. Oh boy. I forget how this one goes. Darn it. Mr. Saxobeat. I just need a little reminder and then I'll have it. Mr. Saxobeat. I'm going to play this just a few seconds of this. I'm going to get a copyright notice, but that's okay. No big deal. Let's give it a little listen. All right. All right, so that's actually played on an alto sax, but on soprano it's C sharp, so to play it in the right key with the music, you have to go way down here, G sharp, E, C sharp. It's a little awkward to play down in that range, but there you go. Okay, our friend Dorcas is checking in. Nana Owosu Ansa. I hope I'm saying that correctly. Savannah, what is my Instagram? Thank you for asking. If you go into the description of this video, the info, I'm pretty sure I have all of my links there. It's at Dr. What is it? It's at Dr. Selfridge, I think. I think it's just at Dr. Selfridge. That's something I should know. If someone knows it, go ahead and put it in the chat. I think it's at Dr. Selfridge. Hi to Bubs. Okay. Everyone's okay. Good. I know I'm behind on the chat, but I'm trying to get to everybody. Okay. Harlow Parasarathi. Hello. Dance Monkey on clarinet. Okay, I'm getting a lot of requests for Dance Monkey, so let me go ahead and put this in. Dance Monkey PDF. Let's see what happens. Dance Monkey PDF. Sheet music. Oh, I found something. Let's see if I'm successful in my attempt here. Yep. All right. So I've had a request to play this on clarinet and flute. Let me see. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's all the beginning part. Da 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 da. You know what? I'm gonna look this up to get the right key. So Dance Monkey. Give a little listen here. Diddle it, diddle it, diddle it. What key is this in? Let's see. All right, we gotta skip ahead here. Come on. There we go.
They say, oh my God, I see the way you shine. Take your hand, my dear, and place them both in mine. You know, don't stop, you get what I was passing by.
So like I said, a lot of times with these pop songs, they are in tricky keys. Like because when people sing and play keyboards and guitars, there are certain keys that are easy to play on guitar or keyboard, but they're not so easy to play on a band instrument. It's in A flat minor or G sharp minor. And then on flute, that would be bump, bump, bump. It's in F sharp minor. Like that. All right. Let's move. I want to get as many questions answered as I can. Yes, hi Parasarathi, good to see you here. Mia Ann is here. Bubs is new and plays the flute. Hello to Bubs. Thank you, Savannah. Yeah, guys, please like the video and make sure you subscribe and all that stuff. Valerie says Jean Paul is also a good brand. Yeah, I've heard of them. I think they are. I think they are probably. They've been around a while, so I think they're probably pretty good. Got you, Griffin. Good. Oh, Sean says it's on custom emojis on live streams. Okay, cool. Mike says, I feel I learn better with one-on-one teaching than everyday practice. Yeah, definitely. If you're working with a teacher, it definitely is very helpful. And hopefully when we're all done with COVID, we can get back to teaching. I've been doing a lot of my private lessons over Zoom. Actually works pretty well. I've been teaching exclusively my private students on Zoom. And then at school, we've been going into school, but everyone's wearing masks. Let's see here. Hello, Arash is here from Iran. And Jacqueline says, yep, one-to-one private lessons. Let's see here. Kiana, Monica on the flute. I don't know that song. I will try to see if I can Google that. Monica. My typing is not happening. So I don't know if you can be a little bit more specific on what the song is. Is that the title? Because I'm getting some different results when I Google that. Let's see here. Mia Ann, can I play Fur-Elise on the flute? Good. So folks, this is a good time for me to show you. If you go to drselfridgemusic.com. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and put it in the chat. I don't know if anyone did it yet. So let's go here. And it's www.drselfridgemusic.com. Yeah. And then you go to live stream band, which is along the top here, live stream band. And then we go down and let's do classical melodies. And Mia Ann asked if I could do Furlise on the flute. So I'll click on flute. I know Furlise is in this packet. Here we go. And it's number 2 in the packet. Always take a little second to warm up on any instrument that you're switching to. Flute, you really have to get this embouchure working here where you've got a nice focused airstream. Okay, so we got 3 flats. B flat, E flat, A flat. And we have some accidentals. Here we go. 1, 2. First ending. Then there's next part. That part. Okay. Moving right along. Let's check in with Dennis just to see how Dennis is doing. Dennis, I've been moving pretty quickly through these questions and requests, but is there anything that has caught your eye that I might want to jump to? A question?
Yeah. Ahsoka Tanaja on the trombone. Do you have any tips for playing high notes?
All right.
Jazz music I'm currently working on involves playing accented high notes repeatedly, but I keep messing up.
Okay. Let me try to find that one. Who was that from?
Ahsoka.
Yes.
Tano.
I'm going to try to see if I can find that to highlight it. Let's see. Oh, okay. I see where you highlighted it. Okay, but there we go. Good. We got it. So on trombone. Good. Thank you. You guys are listening to my sort of guidance on your questions. I always appreciate it. If you got a question about an instrument, let me know specifically what instrument it is. So wants to know, Ahsoka wants to know, playing high notes on the trombone in jazz music. So, okay. First of all, when you're playing a brass instrument, it's super important that you have a mental image of the sound of the note that you want to play. So we got first position, right? So on a trumpet, you've got 3 valves. Trombone, you've got your 7 positions. You have to know what note you want to come out because you have to set your lips. So say, for example, we're going to play our B flat. I have the sound of B flat. Let me turn off my little camera here, my side camera. I have the sound of B flat in my head because I sing and play B flat all day as a band director. Let's see if I get it right. Ba. I'm pretty sure that's a B flat. Good, right? Now, I don't have perfect pitch, but I have good pitch memory because I play that note and sing it so much in band. Ba. Now, we have other notes, a lot of other notes you can play. You can play F, B flat. So you have to get the sort of practice of the ear training to get the note in your head. Ba, and that helps you to hit it. Now, ba. So as you go higher, now we have the high D. I'm not a professional trombone player, but I have friends who play, and I practice, a fair amount. But as you're going higher, you generally want to, on your lips, you want to firm up the strength of your lips. You also think of your tongue changes the direction of your airstream. If you think of the letter, all right, so everyone say ah. When you go to the doctor and they say ah, why do they say that? Because they want your tongue to go flat so they can see better. So our tongue goes flat. Ah. Now say E. Your tongue goes up in the back like making an arch or like a slide. ah, e, ah, e. E is going to help you get higher notes if you arch your tongue. So, D, F. That's a pretty high note on trombone, depending on what your level is. The next one is going to be A flat. I don't know if I can get this one. Yeah, okay. Now, so you have to, so two parts to that. To summarize, you have to have a visualization of the sound of the note in your head. And you have to have your embouchure set. Oh, and use strong air. Okay. Hello to Miss Gigi, LOL. I did play Dance Monkey on a couple instruments. If I have time, I'll get back to it on a different instrument. Miss Gigi plays the flute. I did play flute for Dance Monkey, so thank you for that request. Despacito trumpet. Here we go. I'll do it. I always forget the keys. I'm going to do it in an easier key. I'm going to do it in what key? I think I did it in this key. It's F minor. There we go. Ancient Moon by Elliot Del Borgo. Okay. Let me type that one in. Ancient Moon. Elliot Del Borgo. All right, so let me go to a couple of questions here. Ashi's wants to know, where do I get the track? I don't have an accompaniment track for, I'm not sure which question you're asking about, but I don't think I have any play-along tracks for anything I've played so far. I've got some other requests here. Let me get some more. Oh, here's someone who's new. Isabella. I see all of your requests, guys, and I want to do more requests, but I also want to get some questions, okay? Isabella is new and plays the clarinet. Hello. Ermal is watching from Kosovo. Okay, hello. So, yeah, people are asking about the track for Dance Monkey. I didn't use a track. I literally was playing along with just the YouTube. I just YouTubed the song. Colby's Mazzy Cooking Show says hi. Emma plays the clarinet. I see your requests, guys. I want to get to a few more questions. I want to say hi to Console Simmer Maisie. All right, wow. People really wait. Is it Crab Rave or Crave Rave? Is that like a new? Oh, a lot of you guys are asking for this. By Noise Storm. All right, let me look this up. Crab, is it called Crab or Crave? Crab Rave. Noise Storm. Let's see what happens. This is like a meme song. Is that what this is? All right, let's see. Let's listen. I think I've seen this. Before. Here we go. Little cartoon here. Oh. Crabs are a little percussion ensemble. Let's get to the melody here. Sorry if that's a little loud, I don't know. All right, okay. I get the idea here. Okay, so what I would need to do is actually look up that. I'd have to Google Crab Rave sheet music And trumpet's the first one that comes up. Okay. Let's see what happens. All right. Let me show you what I found, everybody. So I found this one on Muse Score. I just Googled it. Oh, it's kind of in an awkward key. Let's see. Wow, that's not an easy song to play. Wow, that's not an easy one to play, but here we go. I did a little bit of it. Okay, Isabella is new. Hello. What time is it? All right, about 20 minutes left, everybody. Thank you for being here. If you haven't already, go ahead and like this video and ask me your questions about band. Okay. Harry Potter fan. What note were you playing on the flute? On your right hand, it was only your middle finger and pinky. Oh. Harry Potter fan. All right. On my right hand, middle finger and pinky. Did I do that? You know what? Okay, so on the flute, this is how you play F sharp. Your third finger and pinky, right? But on the clarinet and saxophone, that's how you play F sharp. So I'm sometimes might sort of, my muscle memory might go to this F sharp. It actually works. Like F sharp, and then they're pretty similar. This one's better intonation-wise. Sometimes I might go to this just by mistake because I'm used to doing it on clarinet. Got that request. All right, so where do I get my background tracks? I usually make them. I make them on Garage. Let me show you guys. Ready? You guys want to see a little behind the scenes how I do my tracks? Check it out. When I make backing tracks, I do them on GarageBand. So I just happen to have, this is my GarageBand track open for Seven Nation Army. So I make a different track for each instrument. This is my track that's my count in. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to hear this. Hopefully. So that's my accompaniment track I did on GarageBand. There we go. So that's whenever I make an accompaniment track, I do it on GarageBand just like that. Okay. Can I teach you staff? You mean like the notes on the staff? Okay. Well, the notes on the staff. Okay, so let me show you real quick. So when I'm teaching people a lot of times when you're teaching folks to read music, we can use our hand as an imaginary set of staff lines because there's 5 lines on a staff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the bottom line of the staff, if you're playing treble clef, which is the G clef, the bottom line of the staff is an E. And then, so some people like to teach a memory game of all the lines. Every good boy does fine. E, G, B, D, F. We have our lines. And we have our notes in the spaces. F, A, C, E. But what really helps me, or I think is helpful, is to remember all your notes on the staff go up the musical alphabet. So we're on the note E, right? What comes next? What's one note higher in the musical alphabet? What comes after E in the alphabet? F. F is in the space. After F, G. Now in the musical alphabet, we don't have any letters that go higher than G. So we start over again. So after G, we go to A. So it's E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F. So there's your basic notes of your staff. That's how I explain it to folks who are just learning it. All right. Boom, 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 boom. Is there a tutorial for Into the Unknown on the YouTube channel? I don't think no, there isn't, because I don't know what that song is. Is that a I'm not sure if that is a band song, but I don't have a tutorial for that. All right, okay. Mike Hamilton. His birthday is on February 10th, and Mike has been asking for this song, and I've never gotten around to it. So, all right, so my YouTube moderators are going to remind me to play Stevie Wonder's version of Happy Birthday for Mike Hamilton. You're giving me plenty of notice. Thank you, Mike. I know my helpers will remind me. Ola, Dennis is helping us out with this question that I missed. So, where did it go? Here it is. Tubas to the jazz band. Tips for auditioning on tuba. Generally, when you're playing tuba in it, first of all, that sounds very exciting. Good luck with your audition. Generally, for tubas in jazz band, a tuba usually either will play, sometimes they'll have them play the fourth trombone part an octave lower, or more commonly, they will play the double the bass. So if you have a bass player in your jazz band, you might be playing the same notes as them. And so most times, a bass player is doing either quarter notes, boom, 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 like that. Or maybe if it's like a rock or a Latin tune, they'll be going like a bass line, like boom, boom, boom. So my advice is, don't worry about, here's my advice. For a jazz band playing, especially, I'm guessing you're in middle school, or maybe you're in high school, I'm not sure. Especially for a tuba audition, you don't need to do anything particularly jazzy. I mean, having a good audition for a school jazz band, if you are solid on just playing your instrument, you're going to do well. So whatever the notes, whatever sheet music they give you, just practice it. If it's a swing piece, you might need to know how to swing your eighth notes. But I'm guessing as a tuba player, you're not going to have too many eighth notes in your music. It's going to be probably quarter notes and whole and half notes. So just learn your notes as best you can, play with a steady beat, and play all the notes accurately. Honestly, if you play with a steady beat and play all the notes accurately, you're in really good shape probably. Okay. All right, let's say hi. Terry in the chat has helped us out with some new people. So check out some of our new followers there who were here today. A lot of V's. A lot of the letter V represented in this group. Valerie Valdovino, Tay Nation, Savannah Andruniak, Socrete Iun, Victoria Foster. All right. Watermelon Sugar on flute. All right, Kiana, I'm going to play this one for you because I know you asked me for something earlier and I wasn't able to do it. So, Watermelon Sugar on flute. As I'm looking this up, I'm going to check in with Dennis. Dennis, how's things going in the chat? Looks pretty good.
Good.
Yep, cool.
Yeah, there's a lot of them. The one I had here that just came in was Kiana Wilkerson. Can you please play Watermelon Sugar High? Or is that what you're working on?
That's what I'm working on, yeah. So,
okay. I just want to, those that have been around for a while, I try to make sure I get it.
Absolutely. Okay. So, folks, as you know, what I do is I just go and I Google watermelon sugar sheet music flute. All right. Sometimes you get lucky with just a result right away. Okay. Now this, I remember this song. I'm just going to play what I see. I see 4 flats. It's F minor. One. Well, that gets pretty high. I'm going to switch to like the chorus. You know, you want to get to like the main part. So there's a little bit of it. I'm going to look this one up because I remember I was thinking about doing this one for a tutorial. Okay. Watermelon sugar. Here we go. Let's give a little listen.
It's like a song. I want more berries and that summer feeling. I don't know. Sugar high.
That's a part.
Sugar high. Watermelon sugar high. Watermelon sugar high. Watermelon sugar high.
All right, yeah.
Watermelon, I don't know if I. Watermelon sugar high.
Okay. Da-da-da. That's in the wrong key on the sheet music. All right, so the main part, ready? D, D, C, D. Yeah. Then it goes to a C. It's just D. It's going really back and forth between D and C. D, 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 C, D, D, C. Right? That's basically it. It's 2 notes. That's why I was thinking about doing that tutorial, because it's pretty easy to play. I did that song. Mariah, do I recommend Smart Music? Yeah, I use Smart Music actually with my high school students. Oh, I bet we're probably close to the end. All right, we have about 5 minutes left. So I'm going to get as many questions as I can. Yes, I do recommend Smart Music, Mariah. I use it for my students. It's a really cool tool to use. And speaking of that, Sabrine says, I want to say hi to Mariah for being new and joining us on clarinet. Sabrine, Smart Music, does a teacher need to sign up? Yeah, Sabrine, you can actually sign up and just use it on your own. You would have to purchase, I believe, their premium account, which is, I think, $40, I think. And then that would give you access to all of their sheet music. Okay? Dang it, bus driver. I play the trumpet and play percussion. Okay, hi. From Oklahoma. Mike Hamilton asked this question, and I think someone might have answered it in the chat, but accidentals are any time in sheet music that they put in a sharp or a flat or a natural that's not already noted in the key signature. So anytime they give you a sharp, a flat, or a natural in the music that's different from the key signature, that's called an accidental. I'm going to do Old Town Road, but I want to say to Ashoka, so many trumpets and clarinets. We do tend to get a lot of clarinets and trumpets and flutes and saxes. We do get some trombone players, and we love our trombone players. We don't like them, we love them. Okay. Old Town Road on alto sax. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. That's the main part of it. So this is all I'm doing it in D minor. A, G, F, D. It's all based in a minor pentatonic scale. Let's keep moving. Himansa, the Lark trombone, that much bad. Okay, I think, are you asking me, is that a brand name of a trombone? If you're asking me about a brand name, I've never actually heard of a Lark trombone, but doesn't mean it's a bad instrument. It could be a good trombone. I've never heard of that one. Hello to Rilia, or Ralia, plays percussion. And Ralia, no, this is happening right now if you're still here. Let's see. Baker Street. Okay. I tried to sing it. That's how high it is. And actually, it's funny. So I'm going to play this for you. This is a famous rock and roll sax riff. And for some reason, certain things, there's people that have perfect pitch that know notes like perfectly and can memorize them or can name pitches. I can't quite do that but because that's something you have to be born with. But pitch memory, if you have a song in your head that you really are familiar with, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So I was singing it in the right key. So it's just having a song in your head, you can really remember the key that it's in. So. Now, I don't know if you guys can hear me, but I'm kind of humming in my throat as I play. I'm humming. The reason you do that in a rock and roll, or sometimes even in jazz, that gives like a growl sound to your saxophone. You ever wonder how someone like Clarence Clemens or these famous rock and roll players get that really rough, exciting sound? It's from... You can get it by humming while you play. It's called growling. Hear that? Okay, sometimes it gets you a little in the throat there. All right, well, we are close to needing to wrap up soon, but let me see how many more questions I can get to before we run out of time. Let's see here. Okay. Flight of the Bumblebee on flute. I get that one a lot. So I'll just show you the beginning. All right, so I just got to make sure I have myself set up here for the end of the show. There we go. That's what I need. All right, so there's different keys that people do it in, but that's the beginning of it. It's just chromatic. And I always stop there because it's a song I haven't really practiced. So someday I'll practice that song and have it ready for you. Drake Peterson. Oh, so new people. Thank you, Terry. Drake Peterson in Arizona. See our new folks there. Raphael, Tonshi, Tay, Socrete. Welcome to all those folks. Let's keep moving here. Whoa. Look at all these questions here. Can I please play Old Town Road on flute? I think I just did that. So Kiana's saying, oh, it's the anime. Okay, so I'm pretty much out of time here, guys. So I think I might have to save those. Might need to save those requests for next time. Let's see. Okay, here's Shane. So Shane is here, and I think Shane, did you say earlier that you have perfect pitch? That's pretty cool. So Shane, actually, the moderators currently on my channel are folks who have been with me from the beginning. My moderation team. I have not been adding any new moderators, but what I would encourage you to do is, first of all, thank you for being here, and I would encourage you to help out with, we always have people that answer other people's questions. If someone asks a question and you know the answer, I would love to have you here helping to answer those questions, okay? So I appreciate that. And, all right, with that, folks, I think we are going to wrap it up. I want to thank everybody for being here and just remind you that we are here every week at this same time, which is 3 o'clock on Sundays. It's 3 o'clock my time. All right. So as we start to wrap up here, I want to make sure I see if there's any last minute things I can answer. Yeah, Kiana, if you remind me next week, I will do that that question for you, okay? Thank you, Shane. Appreciate it. If you guys want any final shout-outs, I can do those. And just make sure you save your requests that I didn't get to today. Save them for next week. We're going to say thank you to Terry and Joe in the chat, and Dennis. Dennis, we're going to say thank you to you, and have a great week.
Thank you.
All right, cool. And Himansa is checking in and is from Sri Lanka. Pretty cool. I bet it's like the middle. Is it the middle of the night there? And Joel wants Ancient Moon. Okay, so Joel, if you could, we'll get to that next week. Thank you guys for the reminder. I'm going to get to Mike's birthday song in a couple weeks. I'll practice for it because his birthday is in a couple weeks. Okay. Thank you, Jacqueline. Thank you, Neil. Thank you, Jacqueline. Thank you to Neil. Thank you to Himansa and Kaiser. Oh, Chewy, he's back there. Okay, and Isabella and Jay-Z. There we go. And Valerie. Oh, Himansa says that, yeah, it's 3 a.m. in Sri Lanka. I thought it would be the middle of the night. Ashi's Creativity says, thank you, I love your channel. And Sean, thank you. All right, wow, I'm caught up on my chat. If I didn't get to your question or your request, I apologize. But we'll be back next week. Okay, everybody? So, everybody have a great, awesome week. Make sure you practice and have a lot of fun. And save your questions and your requests for me for next time. And with that, everybody, have a great week. I'll see you next time. Okay, bye-bye.